Hoseas. This is the word of the Lord that came unto Hoseas the son of Beeri in the days of Hoseas, Jotham, Ahaz, and Jezekiah, kings of Judah, and in the time of Jeroboam the son of Joash, king of Israel. First, when the Lord spake unto Hoseas, he said unto him, Go thy way, take an harlot to thy wife, and get children by her, for the land hath committed great whoredom against the Lord. So he went and took Gomer the daughter of Diblaim, which conceived and brought forth a son. And the Lord said unto him, Call his name Israel, for will shortly avenge the blood of Israel upon the house of Jehu, and will bring the kingdom of the house of Israel to an end. Then will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Israel. She conceived yet again, and bare a daughter. And he said unto him, Call her name Loruhamah, that is, not obtaining mercy, for will have no pity upon the house of Israel, but forget them, and put them clean out of remembrance. Nevertheless will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them even thorough the Lord their God, but will not deliver them thorough any bow, sword, battle horses, or horsemen. Now when she had weaned Loruhamah, she conceived again, and bare a son. Then said he, Call his name Lo-Ami. For why? Ye are not my people, therefore will not be yours. And though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, which can neither be measured nor told, yet in the place where it is said unto them, Ye be not my people, even there shall it be thus reported of them. They be the children of the living God. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together again, and chose themselves one head, and then depart out of the land, for great shall be the day of Israel. Tell your brethren that they are my people, and your sistren, that they have obtained mercy. As for your mother, ye shall chide with her, and reprove her. For she is not my wife, neither am her husband, unless she put away her whoredoms out of my sight, and her adultery from her breasts. If no, shall strip her naked, and set her even as she came into the other Ehu, other Yehuda, other obtained world. Yea, shall lay her waste, and make her like a wilderness, and slay her for thirst. Shall have no pity also upon her children, for they be the children of fornication. Their mother hath broken her wedlock, and she that bare them is come to confusion. For she said, Will go after my lovers that give me my water and my bread, my wool and my flax, my oil and my drink. But will hedge her way with thorns, and stop it, that she shall not find her footsteps. And though she run after her lovers, yet shall she not get them. She shall seek them, but not find them. Then shall she say, Well, will go turn again to my first husband, for at that time was better at ease than now. But this would she not know, whereas yet gave her corn, wine, oil, silver, and gold, which she hath hanged upon Baal. Wherefore now will go take my corn and wine again in their season, and fet again my wool and my flax, which gave her to cover her shame. And now will discover her foolishness even in the sight of her lovers, and no man shall deliver her out of my hands. Moreover will take away all her mirth, her holy days, her new moons, her Sabbaths, and all her solemnity feasts, will destroy her vineyards and fig trees, though she saith, Lo, here are my rewards that my lovers have given me. Will make it a wood, and the wild beast shall eat it up. Will punish her also for the days of Baal, wherein she censed him, decking him with her earrings and chains, when she followed her lovers and forgat me, saith the Lord. Wherefore, behold, will call her again, bring her into a wilderness, and speak friendly unto her. There will give her her vineyards again, yea, and the valley of Achor also, to show her hope and comfort. Then shall she sing there as in the time of her youth, and like as in the day when she came out of the land of Egypt. Then, saith the Lord, she shall say unto me, O my husband, and shall call me no more Baal. For will take away those names of Baal from her mouth, yea, she shall never remember their names any more. Then will make a covenant with them, with the wild beasts, with the fowls of the air, and with everything that creepeth upon the earth. As for bow, sword, and battle, will destroy such out of the land, and will make them to sleep safely. Thus will marry thee unto mine own self for evermore. Yea, even to myself will marry thee in right other wool. Other, stop. Teousness in equity, in loving kindness and mercy. In faith also will marry thee unto myself, and thou shalt know the Lord. At the same time will show myself friendly and grey, Caius unto the heavens, saith the Lord. And the heavens shall help the earth, and the earth shall help the corn, wine, and oil, and they shall help Israel. Will sow them upon earth for a seed to mine own self, and will have mercy upon her that was without mercy. And to them which were not my people will say, Thou art my people. And he shall say, Thou art my God. Then said the Lord to me, Go yet thy way, and vow an advouttress woman, whom thy neighbour loveth, as the Lord doth the children of Israel. Howbeit they have respect to strange gods, and love the wine-cans. So gat her for 15 silverlings, and for an homer and an half of barley, and said unto her, Thou shalt bide with me a long season, but see that thou playest not the harlot, and look thou meddle with none other man, and then will keep myself for thee. Thus the children of Israel shall sit a great while without king and prince, without offering and altar, without priest and revelation. But afterward shall the children of Israel convert, and seek the Lord their God, and David their king, and in the latter days they shall worship the Lord and his loving kindness. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye children of Israel. For the Lord must punish them that dwell in the land. And why? There is no faithfulness, there is no mercy, there is no knowledge of God in the land, but swearing, lying, manslaughter, theft, and advoutry have gotten the overhand, and one blood guiltiness followeth another. Therefore shall the land be in a miserable cause, and all they that dwell therein shall mourn. The beasts in the field, the fowls in the air, and the fishes in the sea shall die. Yet is there none that will chasten nor reprove another. The priests which should reform other men are become like the people. Therefore stumblest thou in the daytime, and the prophet with them in the night. Will bring thy mother to silence, and why? My people perish because they have no knowledge. Seeing then that thou hast refused understanding, therefore will refuse thee also, so that thou shalt no more be my priest, and for so much as thou hast forgotten. Other. Wow. The law of thy God will also forget thy children. The more they increased in multitude, the more they sinned against me, therefore will change their honor into shame. They eat up the sins of my people, and courage them in their wickedness. Thus the priest is become like the people. Wherefore will punish them for their wicked ways, and reward them according to their own imaginations. They shall eat and not have enough. They have used whoredom, therefore shall they not prosper. And why? They have forsaken the Lord, and not regarded him. Whoredom, wine, and drunkenness take the heart away. My people ask counsel at their stocks, their staff must tell them. For an whorish mind hath deceived them, so that they commit fornication against their God. They make sacrifices upon the high mountains, and burn their incense upon the hills, yea, among the oaks, groves, and bushes, for there are good shadows. Therefore your daughters are become harlots, and your spouses have broken their wedlock. Will not punish your daughters for being defiled, and your brides that became whores, seeing the fathers themselves have meddled with harlots, and offered with unthriftiness. But the plea that will not understand must be punished. Though thou, Israel, art disposed to play the harlot, yet shouldest not thou have offended, O Judah. Thou shouldest not have run to Gilgal, nor gone up to Bethaven, nor have sworn, the Lord liveth. For Israel is gone back like a wanton cow. The Lord therefore shall make her feed as the lamb that goeth astray. And whereas Ephraim is become partaker of idols, well, let him go. Their drunkenness hath put them back, and brought them to whoredom. Their rulers love rewards, bring, say they, to their own shame. A wind shall take hold of their feathers, and they shall be confounded in their offerings. O ye priests, hear this, take heed, O thou household of Israel. Give ear, O thou kingly house, for this punishment will come upon you, that are become a snare unto Mizpah, and a spread net unto the mount of Tabor. They kill sacrifices by heaps to beguile the people therewith. Therefore will punish them all. Know Ephraim well enough, and Israel is not hid from me. For Ephraim is become an harlot, and Israel is defiled. They are not minded to turn unto their God, for they vive. Other, Galgala, have an whorish heart, so that they cannot know the Lord. But the pride of Israel will be rewarded him in his face. Yea, both Israel and Ephraim shall fall for their wickedness, and Judah with them also. They shall come with their sheep and bullocks to seek the Lord, but they shall not find him, for he is gone from them. As for the Lord, they have refused him, and brought up bastard children. A month therefore shall devour them with their portions. Blow with the shawmies at Gibeah, and with the trumpet in Ramah. Cry out at Bethaven, upon the yon side of Benjamin. In that time of the plague shall Eph. Rain be laid waste, therefore did faithfully warn the tribes of Israel. Yet other princes of Judah become like them, that remove the landmarks, therefore will pour out my wrath upon them like water. Ephraim is oppressed, and can have no right of the law, for why? They follow the doctrines of men. Therefore will be unto Ephraim as a moth, and to the house of Judah as a caterpillar. When Ephraim saw his sickness, and Judah his disease, Ephraim went unto Assur, and sent unto King Jareb. Yet could not he help you, nor ease you of your pain. Am unto Ephraim as a lion, and as a lion's whelp to the house of Judah. Even will spoil them and go my way. Will take them with me, and no man shall rescue them. Will go and return to my place till they wax faint and seek me. In their adversity they shall seek me, and say, Come, let us turn again to the Lord. For he hath smitten us, and he shall heal us. He hath wounded us, and he shall bind us up again. After 2 days shall he quicken us. In the 3rd day he shall raise us up, so that we shall live in his sight. Then shall we have understanding, and endeavour ourselves to know the Lord. He shall go forth as the spring of the day, and come unto us as the evening and morning rain upon the earth. O Ephraim, what shall do unto thee? O Judah, how shall entreat thee? Seeing your love is like a morning cloud, and like a dew that goeth early away. Therefore have cut down the prophets, and let them be slain for my word's sake, so that thy punishment shall come to light. For have pleasure in loving kindness, and not in offering, yea, in the knowledge of God more than in burnt sacrifice. But even like as Adam did, so have they broken my covenant and set me at naught. Gilead is a city of wicked doers, of malicious people and bloodshed. Dares, the multitude of the priests is like an heap of thieves, murderers, and bloodthirsty, for they have wrought abomination. Horrible things have seen in the house of Israel, there playeth Ephraim the harlot, and Israel is defiled. But Judah shall have an harvest for himself, when return the captivity of my people. When undertake to make Israel whole, then the ungratefulness of Ephraim and the wickedness of Samaria cometh to light. Then go they about with lies. At home they be thieves, and without they fall to robbing. They consider not in their hearts that remember all their wickedness. They go about with their own inventions, but see them well enough. They make the king and the princes to have pleasure in their wickedness and lies. All these burn in advoutry, as it were an oven that the baker heateth when he hath left kneading till the dough be leavened. Even so goeth it this day with our kings and princes, for they begin to be wood-drunk and thorough wine. They use familiarity with such as deceive them. They with the imagination of their heart are like an oven. Their sleep is all night like the sleep of a baker. In the morning is he as hot as the flame of fire. They are altogether as hot as an oven. They have devoured their own judges, all their kings are fallen. Yet is there none of them that calleth upon me. Therefore must Ephraim be mixed among the heathen. Ephraim is become like a cake that no man turneth. Strangers have devoured his strength, yet he regardeth it not. He waxeth full of grey hairs, yet will he not know it. And the pride of Israel is cast down before their face, yet will they not turn to the Lord their God, nor seek him for all this. Ephraim is like a dove that is beguiled, and hath no heart. Now call they upon the Egyptians, now go they to the Assyrians, but while they be going here and there, shall spread my net over them, and draw them down as the fowls of the air. And according as they have been warned, so will punish them. Woe be unto them, for they have forsaken me. They must be destroyed, for they have set me at naught. Am he that have redeemed them, and yet they dissemble with me. They call not upon me with their hearts, but lie howling upon their beds. Whereas they come together, it is but for meat and drink, and me will they not. Eve. Other near v other yowling. Vaif. Obey. Have taught them and defended their army. Yet do they imagine mischief against me. They turn themselves, but not aright, and are become as a broken bow. Their princes shall be slain with the sword, for the malice of their tongues. Such blasphemies have they learned in the land of Egypt. Set the horn to thy mouth and blow. Get thee swiftly as an eagle into the house of the Lord, for they have broken my covenant and transgressed my law. Israel can say unto me, Thou art my God, we know thee, but he hath refused the thing that is good. Therefore shall the enemy follow upon him. They have ordained kings, but not thorough me. They have made princes, and must not know of it. Of their silver and gold have they made them images, to bring themselves to destruction. Thy calf, O Samaria, shall be taken away, for my wrathful indignation is gone forth against thee. How long will it be, or they can be cleansed? For the calf came from Israel, the workman made it, therefore can it be no God? But even to a spider's web shall the calf of Samaria be turned. They have sown wind, therefore shall they reap a storm. Their seed shall bear no corn, there shall no meal be made of their increase. Though they reap, yet shall strangers devour it up. Israel shall perish, the Gentiles shall entreat him as a foul vessel. Since they went up to the Assyrians, they are become like a wild ass in the desert. Ephraim giveth rewards to get lovers. Therefore are they scattered among the heathen. They will gather them up. They shall soon be weary of the burthen of king and princes. Ephraim hath made many altars to do wickedness, therefore shall the altars turn to his sin. Though show them my law never so much, they count it but strange doctrine. Whereas they do sacrifice, offering the flesh and eating it, the Lord will have no pleasure therein, but will remember their wickedness and punish their sins. Israel turneth again into Egypt. They have forgotten him that made them. They build churches, and Judah maketh many strong cities. Therefore will send a fire into their cities, and it shall consume their places. Do not thou triumph, O Israel, make no boasting more than the heathen, for thou hast committed advoutry against thy God. Strange rewards hast thou loved, more than all the cornflaws. Therefore shall they no more enjoy the cornflaws, and varfi other, ye be varv other, boosting. Winepresses and their sweet wine shall fail them. They will not dwell in the Lord's land, but Ephraim turneth again into Egypt, and eateth unclean things among the Assyrians. They pour out no wine for a drink offering unto the Lord, neither give they him their slain offerings, but they be unto them as mourners' meats, wherein all they that eat them are defiled. For the bread that they have such lust unto shall not come into the house of the Lord. What will ye do then in the solemn days, and in the feast of the Lord? Lo, they shall get them away for the destruction. Egypt shall receive them, and Noph shall bury them. The nettles shall overgrow their pleasant goods, and burrs shall be in their tabernacles. Be ye sure, O Israel, the time of visitation is come, the days of recompensing are at hand. As for the prophet, ye hold him for a fool, and him that is rich in the spirit for a madman, so great is your wickedness and malice. Ephraim hath made himself a watchman of my God, a prophet that is become a snare to do hurt in every street, and abomination in the house of his God. They be gone too far, and have destroyed themselves like as they did aforetime at Gabah. Therefore their wickedness shall be remembered, and their sins punished. Found Israel like grapes in the wilderness, and saw their fathers as the first figs in the top of the fig tree. But they are gone to Baal Peor, and run away from me to that shameful idol, and are become as abominable as their lovers. Ephraim flieth like a bird, so shall their glory also, insomuch that they shall neither beget, conceive, nor bear children. And though they bring up any, yet will make them childless among men. Yea, woe shall come to them when depart from them. Ephraim, as me think, is planted in wealthiness like as Tyrus, but now must she bring her own children forth to the manslayer. O Lord, thou shalt give them. What shalt thou give them? Give them an unfruitful womb and dry breasts. All their wickedness is done at Gilgal, there do abhor them. For the ungraciousness of their own inventions will drive them out of my house, will love them no more, for all their princes are unfaithful. Ephraim is hewn down, their root is dried up, so that they shall bring no more fruit. Yea, and though they bring forth any, yet will slay even the best beloved fruit of their body. My God shall cast them away, for they have not been obedient unto him. Therefore shall they go astray among the heathen. Israel was a goodly vine, but he hath brought forth unprofitable fruit. Yea, the more fruit he had, the more altars he made. The more good did to their land, the more friendship showed they to their images. Their heart is divided, therefore will they be destroyed. The Lord shall break down their images, he shall destroy their altars. Then shall they say, We have no king, for why? We have not feared the Lord. And what shall then the king do to us? They commune together and swear vain oaths. They be confederate together, therefore groweth their punishment as the weeds in the furrows of the land. They that dwell in Samaria have worshipped the calf of Bethaven. Therefore shall the people mourn over them, yea, and the priests also that in their wealthiness rejoiced with them. And why? It shall pass away from them. It shall be brought to the Assyrian for a present unto King Jareb. EPH. Raim shall receive full punishment. Israel shall be confounded for his own imaginations. Samaria with his king shall vanish away as the scum in the water. The high places of Avon where Israel do sin shall be cast down. Thistles and thorns shall grow upon their altars. Then shall they say to the mountains, Cover us, and to the hills, fall upon us. O Israel, thou hast sinned as Gabah did aforetime, where they remained. Should not the battle then come upon the wicked children as well as upon the Gabionites? Will chasten them even after mine own desire, the people shall be gathered together over them, when punish them for their great wickedness. EPH. Raim was unto me as a cow that is used to go to plough, therefore loved him, and fell upon his fair neck. Drove Ephraim, Judah ploughed, and Jacob played the husbandman, that they might sow unto righteousness and reap the fruits of well-doing, that they might plough up their fresh land and seek the Lord till he came and learned them righteousness. But now they have ploughed them wickedness, therefore shall they reap sin and eat the fruit of lies. Seeing thou puttest thy confidence in thine own ways, and leanest to the multitude of thy worthies, there shall grow a sedition among thy people. All thy strong cities shall be laid waste. even as Salmana was destroyed with his familiars. Thorough him that was avenged of Abel in the day. Other Cummin, v. other Scomopon, v. other Baal. Of battle where the mother perished with her children. Even so shall it go with you, O Bethel, because of your malicious wickedness. Like as the morning goeth away, so shall the king of Israel pass. When Israel was young, loved him, and called my son out of the land of Egypt. But the more they were called, the more they went back, offering unto idols and censing images. Learned Ephraim to go, and bear them in mine arms. But they regarded not me, that would have helped them. Led them with cords of friendship and with bands of love. Was even he that laid the yoke upon their necks. Gave them their fodder myself, that they should not go again into Egypt. And now is Assur their king, for they would not turn unto me. Therefore shall the sword begin in their cities. The store that they have laid up shall be destroyed and eaten, and that because of their own imaginations. My people hath no lust to turn unto me. Their prophets lay the yoke upon them, but they ease them not of their burthen. What great things have given thee, O Ephraim! How faithfully have defended thee, O Israel! Have dealt with thee as with Adam, or have entreated thee like Seboim. No, my heart is otherwise minded. Yea, my mercy is to fervent. Therefore have not turned me to destroy Ephraim in my wrathful displeasure. For am God, and no man, am even that Holy One in the midst of thee, though came not within the city. The Lord roareth like a lion, that they may follow him. Yea, as a lion roareth he, that they may be afraid like the children of the sea, that they may be scattered away from Egypt, as men scare birds, and frayed away as doves used to be from the Assyrians' land. And that because would have them tarry at home, saith the Lord. But Ephraim goeth about me with lies, and the house of Israel dissembleth. Only Judah holdeth him with God, and with the true holy things. Ephraim keepeth the air, and followeth after the east wind. He is ever increasing lies and destruction. They be confederate with the Assyrians, their oil is carried into Egypt. The Lord hath a court to hold with Judah, and will punish Jacob. After their own ways, and according to their own inventions, shall he recompense them. He took his brother by the heel, when he was yet in his mother's womb, and in his strength, v. other, likened unto, v. other up, v. other scarred, v. other. He wrestled with God. He strove with the angel, and gat the victory, so that he prayed and desired him. He found him at Bethel, and there he talked with us. Yet the Lord God of hosts, even the Lord himself, remembered him. Then turn to thy God, keep mercy and equity, and hope still in thy God. But the merchant hath a false weight in his hand. He hath a pleasure to occupy extortion. Ephraim thinketh thus, Tush, am rich, have good enough. In all my works shall not one fault be found that have offended. Yet am the Lord thy God, even as when brought thee out of the land of Egypt, and set thee in thy tents, and as in the high feast days. Have spoken thorough the prophets, and showed diverse visions, and declared myself by the ministration of the prophets. But at Gilead is the abomination, they are fallen to vanity. At Gilgal they have slain oxen, and as many heaps of stones as they had in their land furrows, so many altars have they made. Jacob fled into the land of Syria, and Israel served for a wife, and for a wife he kept sheep. By a prophet the Lord brought them out of Egypt, and by a prophet he preserved them. But Ephraim hath provoked him to displeasure thorough his abominations. Therefore shall his blood be poured upon himself, and the Lord his God shall reward him his blasphemies. The abomination of Ephraim is come also into Israel. He is gone back to Baal, therefore must he die. And now they sin more and more. Of their silver they make them molten images, like the idols of the heathen. And yet all is nothing but the work of the craftsman. Notwithstanding they preach of the same. Whoso will kiss the calves offereth to men. Therefore they shall be as the morning cloud, and as the dew that early passeth away, and like as dust that the wind taketh away from the floor, and as smoke that goeth out of the chimney. Am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, that thou shouldest know no God but me only, and that thou shouldest have no Saviour but only me. Took diligent heed of thee in the wilderness, that dry land. But when they were well fed and had enough, they waxed proud and forgot me. Therefore will be unto them as a lion, and as a leopard in the way to the Assyrians. Will come upon them as a she-bear that is robbed of her whelps, and will break that stubborn. Other, Phande, heart of theirs. They will devour them as a lion, yea, the wild beast shall tear them. O Israel, thou doest but destroy thyself. In me only is thy help. Where are thy kings now, that shouldest help thee in all thy cities? Yea, and thy judges, of whom thou sayest, give me a king and princes. Well, gave thee a king in my wrath, and in my displeasure will take him from thee again. The wickedness of Ephraim is bound together, and his sin lieth hid. Therefore shall sorrows come upon him, as upon a woman that travaileth. An undiscreet son is he, for he considereth not that he should not have been able to have endured in the time of his birth, had not defended him from the grave, and delivered him from death. O death will be thy death, O hell will be thy sting. Yet can see no comfort, for when he is now the goodliest among the brethren, the east wind, even the wind of the Lord, shall come down from the wilderness, and dry up his conduits, and drink up his wells. He shall spoil the treasure of all pleasant vessels. As for Samaria, they shall be made waste, and why? They are disobedient unto their God. They shall perish with the sword, their children shall be slain, and their women great, with child shall be ripped up. O Israel, turn thee now unto the Lord thy God, for thou hast taken a great fall thorough thy wickedness. Take these words with you when ye turn to the Lord, and say unto him, O forgive us all our sins, receive us graciously, and then will we offer thee bullocks of our lips unto thee. Ashur shall be no more our helper, neither will we ride upon horses any more. As for the works of our hands, we will no more call upon them. For it is thou that art our God, thou showest ever mercy unto the fatherless. If they would do this, should heal their sores. Yea, with all my heart would love them, so that my wrath should clean be turned away from them. Yea, would be unto Israel as the dew, and he should grow as the lily, and vive. Other condites, other big, other ripti, da other. Turn Israel unto the Lord thy God, for thou art fallen for thy wickedness' sake. Other. Take words with you, and turn unto the Lord, and say unto him, Remit all wickedness and given things, and we will pay thee openly that we have promised with our lips. Other. Asher shall not save us, neither will we ride on horses, neither will we say to the works of our own hands, Ye are our gods, for thou hast compassion on the friendless. Other. Will heal their obedience, and will love them of mine own accord, for my wrath is ceased from them. His root should break out as Libanus, his branches should spread out abroad, and be as fair as the olive tree, and smell as Libanus. They that dwell under his shadow should come again, and grow up as the corn, and flourish as the vine. He should have as good a name as the wine of Libanus. O Eep, Rame what have to do with idols any more? Will graciously hear him, and lead him forth. Will be unto thee as a green fir tree, upon me shalt thou find thy fruit. Whoso is wise shall understand this, and he that is right instruct will regard it. For the ways of the Lord are righteous, such as be godly will walk in them. As for the wicked, they will stumble therein. End of Prop doxai of Hoseas. V's other. Will be as dew to Israel, and he shall flourish as a lily, and stretch out his roots as Lebanon. V for other. His branches shall run out, and as an olive tree shall his glory be, and his savour as Lebanon. V for other. They that shall turn and sit in his shadow shall live with corn, and flourish as vines. His renown shall be as the wine of Lebanon. Vif. Other. Ephraim, what have ye any more to do with idols? Have healed him, and looked on him. Will be as a great fir tree, and of me shall thy fruit be found. Vif. Other. Who is wise to understand these things, and hath wit to perceive them? For the ways of the Lord are straight, and the righteous shall walk in them. But the wicked shall tumble in them.